Hey guys, what's going on? How are you guys today? Okay, so news, signings, departures, all the stuff regarding to Real Madrid today. I have 3 different names to talk about. Let's get started with the possible departures in Real Madrid today, or at least what the people out there are rumoring regarding to players that might no longer continue in Real Madrid next year. So let me get started with Marco Asensio and what is going on, what is the situation with the young player of Real Madrid. As you know, Marco Asensio has been attached to different rumors claiming he will join another team, another club, whether the Premier League or the Serie A in Italy next year. Okay, let me tell you what. Jorge Mendes, his representative, his agent, is working so hard for him to join Manchester United. But the thing is, Liverpool right now apparently are the front runners to sign Marco Asensio for the next year, and also AC Milan are very interested in pushing hard to hire the player for the next year, but still don't know what is going to happen. What is pretty sure though is, according to Mario Cortegana, Real Madrid hasn't thrown on the table any single renewal offer for the player. Okay, so let me be clear at this point. Real Madrid didn't send any offer to renew the contract of Marco Asensio, neither Ceballos. I mean, both of them are right now 70% chance out of Real Madrid. Okay, so let me be clear at that point. To me, it is very likely to happen in the next few days, Asensio leaving Real Madrid. I'm not sure though. I mean, it is true. The soccer world is so crazy that we might see a different thing in Asensio remaining in Real Madrid. I'm not ruling out that point, but you never know. So that is as far as Marco Asensio. Then let's move on and talk about Dani Ceballos. Same thing. I mean, it really doesn't matter. The player performed way better in the last months of the season. Real Madrid hasn't thrown any other offer to renew the contract of this player for next year. And to me, he's ready to go. And as soon as Real Madrid get a interesting offer for him, he will be out of the squad. Problem is, there's only one team really interested in pushing hard for the player. That team is Betis, and the problem with that is they are only offering 3 million euros for the player, which is completely ridiculous. I mean, there's no point in accepting that kind of, super low offer for a player who might be worth, to me, about, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 million, right? So are you going to accept 3 million for this player? Nobody in this world would do that. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it is going to be difficult. It is going to be tough to get rid of these players, but they have more chances to leave versus the chances they have to remain and stay in Real Madrid. So let's see what happens. And then the next one is about Inter de Milan coming to Madrid to sign players. The reason for that is because apparently they are expecting to sell Skriniar, the defender of this year, that might worth about 60 million euros. With those 60 million, Inter de Milan is planning ahead and putting and keeping an eye on players like Nacho Fernandez and Luka Jovic. So they might be out of the squad as well. But there's a problem as well. Nacho has a contract until 2024. And for his age, in my opinion, he will stay. He will remain in Real Madrid because he wants to end his career in Real Madrid and in no other team. There's no better team in the world for him to remain, stay, play, and of course, end his career. Number one. Number two, Jovic is a different story. Jovic is looking for a team who offers more minutes and opportunities for him to play than Real Madrid. So basically, he wants to leave Real Madrid as soon as possible because it's the only way for him to have a chance to play, right? So considering Luka Jovic wants to play, the option of Inter de Milan, to me, is the best way and the best choice he has so far. And it's also very good for Real Madrid as long as we don't have to pay any single euro of salary of the player. Because as you know, there are a bunch of teams out there interested in signing Real Madrid players, but what they want to happen is Real Madrid covering the 50% of their salaries, which is completely insane, because at the end of the day, you're not making any money out of them, right? And there's no point in selling or giving players on loan when you're not getting or receiving more money for them, because you cannot utilize them and also you're not receiving any single dollar for them, right? So there's no point in doing that kind of deal. So it's not a deal, it's a bad deal for Real Madrid. So I'm not quite sure if they will go ahead and sign these two players, but probably Luka Jovic is more likely to leave Real Madrid and join Inter de Milan if they are able to put the money on the table, as long as they receive the money for Skriniar. Now let's move on and let's talk a possible signing of Real Madrid. In this case, I will be talking about Rafael Leao, because today AC Milan president said, yeah, we are counting on Rafael Leao for the next season, but if a good offer comes through, we will reconsider our position on him. I mean, he's opening the door in a certain way to the player, because he's praising the way Milan find new replacements and new players for all, whether old players or very good players that want to leave AC Milan. So he said, if he leaves, we will find the perfect replacement for him, right? So considering Real Madrid has been attached to the player, now there are a lot of rumors and speculations about how Real Madrid could go ahead and sign the player. Back in May, when some people started the rumors about the interest of Real Madrid in the player responded saying, yes, I'm very happy to hear that, but I tried to keep my feet on earth. I mean, I tried to focus on my thing and keep my mind clear, because I don't want to be, like distracted with any other thing. So he was happy, but he didn't want to think about it. And honestly, considering the player is worth up to 100 million, I don't think Real Madrid will try to sign him, because there's no point in signing a player who made a great performance during this season, but he only has one great season and not more. Not trophies, not individual trophies. I mean, aside of the best player of the Italian league, but that's it, right? So I don't think it's gonna happen like that. But that is the news they are talking about today. So now let me know your thoughts about that. Just comment in the section below, and of course subscribe my channel, R.Madrid Hub.